All right, peace, brothers and sisters. As you see, this is a quick little breakdown called the Book of Genesis is the book of elements. Okay? In the book of Genesis, there's a continuous storyline from the beginning of Genesis to the end of Genesis. And it all deals with the 5 elements: earth, water, wind, fire, and ether. Okay? So let's look at this. Let's read this together. It says, first, God cursed the earth that Adam was living on so that it wouldn't produce vegetation. Okay? This is God causing his judgment to come upon Adam and Eve. He cursed the earth so it wouldn't produce vegetations when they were cast into the earth. Okay, that's the first judgment. Then the second judgment came, which was the judgment of the waters. God brought the flood waters upon the world in the days of Noah. This was the second judgment. Then after the story of Noah, we have the story of the Tower of Babel. It says God scattered the people of the Tower of Babel the way wind scatters seeds all over the world. Air in motion is wind. So when the Lord scattered the people who decided to build that tower, that was the wind scattering the people to the 4 corners of the earth. Then the fourth element is fire. God caused 3 famine fires during the days of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, when Abraham left out of Ur of the Chaldeans, he went into the land of Egypt. He went into the land of Canaan first, and there was a famine. Then there was a famine in the days of Isaac. Then there was another famine in the days of Jacob, which is why they went into Egypt. Okay, and the fifth element is ether. Okay, ether, you can call ether the spirit. Okay, God caused all nations to gather into Egypt during the days of Joseph. Ether / spirit fills up the empty spaces. So ether may be kind of hard to understand, but basically ether represents the void spaces. So the Lord brought all the nations into Egypt. Okay, because there was a famine in all the land, so all the countries came into Egypt. Just like ether represents the void spaces, it represents the empty spaces that it fills up everything. Just like the spirit fills you up, the Lord filled up Egypt with all the nations. Peace, brothers and sisters.